Magandang araw mga kababayan. Ngayong araw magluluto tayo ng Pansit Malabon. Of all the pancit dishes on the Filipino cookbooks, this is my most favorite. That's why it's very close to my heart. Here are our ingredients: onion, garlic, celery, spring onion, Chinese cabbage, ground pork. This is tofu. I'm using 2 different proteins in cooking Pansit Malabon today, just to show you that you can use different varieties. Cooked noodles, annatto powder or achuete. This is shrimp broth, black pepper, and patis or fish sauce. If you think that this dish is complicated or hard to prepare, there's no such thing. Watch this video for a step-by-step tutorial. Another thing that you need to remember in cooking, you have to be creative or make it your own. So there's no right or wrong. Let's start cooking. On a pan, add some oil, and then once it's hot, fry your garlic. We will need to fry our garlic until they turn brown. This will be part of our toppings. Huwag nyo lang iiwan kasi baka kapag bumalik kayo, sunog na yung bawang nyo. Once it turns brown like this, ibig sabihin, pwede nyo na siyang alisin sa inyong kawali and then set it aside. You can add the onion. With the onion, just saute it for 1 minute, then add the celery. The celery is easy to saute because once you start smelling the aroma of your celery, then it means that it's ready for the next ingredient. It takes about 30 seconds, I would say. Then you can add your ground pork. In this video, iniisip ko yung mga gustong magnegosyo. Kaya, I'm using 2 kinds of protein on this dish. Una, ginagamit ko ang ground pork because it's easy to cook. Hindi natin kailangang mag-spend a lot of time para maluto ang ating baboy. Some people use the bigger chunks. They usually boil it first and then cut it into smaller pieces. And then I use tofu. So, i-add natin yung tofu. This can serve as an extender kung kayo ay magbi-business. I like, personally, tofu. First, it's healthy. And the texture that it brings so much texture to your dish. Kaya gumagamit rin ako ng tofu sa pagluluto ng sauce ng Pansit Malabon. Then, we can add the seasonings. Black pepper, our fish sauce, and then just saute it so that the seasonings will coat yung ating mga protein. Saute it for at least, I would say, a minute. The good part with tofu is it's so versatile. Pwede siyang maging kahit anong gusto mo because it easily absorbs the flavor of what you're cooking. Once you've sauteed properly, pwede nyo nang idagdag ang inyong shrimp broth. Inunaw ko na rin dito ang ating achuete. And then, at this point, hihintayin lang natin na kumulo ang ating mixture para magsama-sama yung flavors na inilagay natin. If you're wondering kung anong kaibahan ng Pansit Palabok at Pansit Malabon, ang Pansit Palabok is thinner noodles at nasa ibabaw ang sauce. Ang Pansit Malabon naman, thicker noodles at magkasama na ang sauce at ang noodles kapag isinerve nyo. Once your mixture is boiling, pwede nyo na itong tikman. And at this point, you can adjust the flavor. You have to remember, this has to be a little bit salty dahil kapag idinagdag nyo lahat ng ingredients, especially the noodles, mawawala yung lasa. And then we add the Chinese cabbage and half of the spring onions. And then, this is the slurry. Ano lang yan? Cornstarch at saka water. Inunaw ko lang yung cornstarch sa water. So, now, we will just stir it. We will cook it for another minute or 2. We will let it boil fully kasi kailangang maluto yung ating slurry. Kapag kasi hindi luto ng maayos, malalasahan mo ang iyong cornstarch. So, nagsiseparate yung lasa. Kaya, stir it every now and then let it boil fully. Kapag nag-thicken ang sauce kagaya nito at kulong-kulo na, you can add your noodles. This is your cooked noodles. Like what I've said, with Pansit Malabon, mas makapal yung noodles na ginagamit natin. You can choose whatever brand you want to use. Just read the cooking instruction at the back para kapag pinakuluan nyo yung inyong noodles, hindi siya ma-overcook. Kasi kapag overcook yung noodles, nagpuputol-putol siya while you're mixing it. And then at this point, malapit na tayong matapos. We will keep on stirring this. Haluin lang natin hanggang matuyo na yung sauce at sumama na sa ating noodles. When you think you have too much sauce than your noodles, you can definitely add more noodles. At this point, luto na ang ating Pansit Malabon. Sabi ko sa inyo, it's not that difficult. So, kailangan na lang natin itong i-plate from here. And now, we're ready to put the toppings. Ilalagay lang natin sa platter or sa plate ang ating noodles na niluto. Then we will add, this is tinapa. This is shredded tinapa. So you can buy it shredded like this, or you can get tinapa and shred it yourself. And this is our chicharon. Merong nabibili ngayon na chicharon na durog na, or like what I did here, malalaki ng konti yung chicharon kasi ako yung nagdurog. And then this is our fried garlic. The fried garlic gives so much more flavor and really smells good on top of your Pansit Malabon. And then from here, you just really need to be creative with how you're gonna put this together. We have some seafoods. We have squid shrimps, some mussels. So, kayo na lang yung magdekorasyon kung paano nyo siya gustong ilagay. You can use other seafoods as toppings. And then, the eggs. Like what I've said, be creative. Put it together as how you want it to look. For me, the more toppings, the tastier it becomes. So, don't be scared to put more toppings. And then, of course, from here, pwede nyo dagdagan din ng spring onions on top just to give it extra color. Ready na to. Here's our Pansit Malabon. Kain tayo! Here's the list of our ingredients. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Until next time.